What's up, everyone? Swag here, and yeah, it's been a long time coming. This video didn't think it'd end up this quickly, but yeah, you read the title right. It is over. ABM controversy is finally over. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Anime Bromi just made a response video to all the allegations, and he quit. I'll basically go over my takes on this, but before we do, I'm just like, this is kind of like a bittersweet moment because I've watched this dude since I was 6, I think. I'm 16 now. I've watched this dude for about 10 years. So it was really just kind of like bittersweet because, like, yeah, it's over. Like, I'm glad the victims got justice, kind of, sort of. But, you know, he was my childhood. He was my favorite YouTuber growing up. Like, him and Isaac. But, yeah, I'm just glad the victims got justice. And I'm glad I played a part in getting them justice. When I first saw AJ finally release the video, it wasn't until like an hour later after the video was released, it hit. I got emotional. Like, this is finally going to be the end of ABM after almost 11 years. But yeah, let's go over the response.
Hi everyone. I know everybody's been waiting for the main answer. Last year I really wanted to do this video, but I simply wasn't ready.
Oh, you guys hear that? He wasn't ready. Feel bad for him, guys. He's the fucking victim.
I actually have an important announcement in the end. In the beginning of my career of ABM, it was great and fun, had it as a hobby and a job. From all that, I felt like a king, fame, can do whatever I want. And then in 2014, there was somebody that liked my content and showing me her friends, and then one important best friend that she loved, and introduced me to her. In 2014, she was 15 and I was 22, and we became good friends. We became best friends. We did had everything in common. We had same interests. We had our ups and downs. Basically, every ordinary relationship. We've been together for 6 years. We never met in person. And she knows that.
Never met in person? What, you calling her a liar or something? Because, well, last time I checked, you admitted to having sex with her. Do you mean... Okay, well, you didn't specify which sex. Maybe it was online sex, but you made it hint towards that it was actual sex because, like, literally, I don't fucking know. But you never met? You never met, really. Why is there stuff of her saying that you had her address? Why is there a photo floating around of you celebrating her 16th birthday and her holding a cake which looks like to be in your house, your old apartment back in 2015? Why does it look like she's at your house right there? Maybe you can explain that? Don't know.
And in the end, in 2018, me and my ex did make an exception to not be BF and GF anymore.
Made an exception? You're making it sound like it was a mutual fucking interest. You guys made an exception to break up? Or an agreement? Or were you begging her to come back on Instagram? Or were you trying to get her back, trying to make sure that she doesn't break up with you, make sure she doesn't leave you? You never thought about breaking up with her. That never crossed your mind to break up with her. You thought you were gonna have kids with her. You thought you were gonna marry her. You thought all that. You thought she was the one. You thought a fucking minor was the one. You did not have any thoughts of breaking up with her. There were messages to prove that. You were begging her to come back. You were suicide baiting. That's what happened. That's what happened.
2 years later in 2020, she came back to me. I tell her, why did you came back to me? We both agree that we do not want to see each other again. This is the best way for our health. And then she admitted that she actually missed me.
Okay, proof that she came back to you, and even if she did, I don't know if you know this, Angie, but typically abuse victims tend to come back to their abuser because they're convinced that they've changed for the 1000th time when, clearly they haven't. Like, she was a minor at the time, man. It doesn't matter if she's coming back to you or she wants you back. You're the adult. You're supposed to say no. You were supposed to say no. This should have never happened in the first place.
I know she doesn't see me the same anymore, mainly because what my brother did. I feel the same way that I was shocked and disgusted, not happy of what my brother did as well.
Okay, so this is what really pisses me off, is that Angie always does this. He always puts his brother down. Like, he puts his brother down as if he isn't as bad as him. Angie, you know it's wrong. You've called Isaac a dumbass for what he did. You've literally contacted the victim, the 11-year-old, about, him being autistic and, that you fight about his condition. But you do the same thing. You can't put your brother down like that. You can't throw your brother under the bus. It would have honestly just been better if you and Isaac just sat down and took accountability together instead of just throwing him under the bus like you've always done. You always put your brother down. You don't take accountability. You can't say that we both did this or we both did that. Like, I'm just as bad as my brother. You can't say that. You can't say that. You refuse to see that what you've done is just as bad as what Isaac has done.
I know it is definitely a definition of serious legal trouble. A serious legal trouble that I will remember, regret, and live with it for the rest of my life.
Alright, now here, I think he's actually being sincere. I think he's actually telling the truth here. And I think he genuinely regrets it, like right here. Like, he knows it's legal trouble now. Because back then, I genuinely think he didn't think that this was illegal. He has the mind of a kid. And he even made a video admitting to celebrating his ex's 16th birthday. So, at the time, he probably didn't know it was illegal. And his parents knew that he was dating a minor. His sister knew that he was dating a minor. And instead of educating him on why it's wrong and why he shouldn't do that, they completely allowed it. And, like, I think they need to be held accountable, too, for allowing this to take place. They allowed their brother, they allowed their son, brother, they allowed them to commit a crime. Like, that's just messed up.
It's so bad for me and my brother. It's so a shame for our action. Embarrassed, disgusted, and I'm here today for an apology to everyone who is listening to me right now.
Wow, he actually said it. He actually took accountability, like saying that he's just as bad as his brother. Thank you. I know, an apology can't erase the trauma that they've caused to the victims. But, at least it's something, I guess.
No one to blame but myself and my brother.
Wow, no, I take back what I said before. He's taking accountability. I just thought he was putting Isaac down at first, but no, he's taking accountability. So that's good.
I've lost everything from all that. And like I said, I have no one to blame but myself and my brother. I deeply take this responsibility of my action, and I really fucked up. I'm so sorry. For the people that are listening to this, for the people that love me, hate me, don't see me the same anymore, look what internet and fame did to me. It really ruined my life. I've lost relationship, like and loved ones, pretty much everything. Nowadays, a year and a half later, me and my brother are definitely processed to get back on our feet and become better and better every day. I got a lot of help. I want to thank my sister. I'm finally back in church 7 years later.
Not gonna lie, this sounds a bit familiar from like a couple of months ago, not gonna lie.
I'm back to church after 7 years later.
Like, what happened? So back in that response video, in this response, you said you guys were starting to get back on your feet, realizing that this was all wrong when you were going to church. But in that live stream, you already came back to church, and you didn't apologize for shit. You didn't apologize for shit. You literally, you were like, no, my channel will die when I die. And bruh, it only took one fucking big YouTuber to make a video on you to make you do this. Like, you ain't gonna stick to your word or some shit, man. I'm glad that you're not sticking to your word about, you're my channel will die when I die. Like, that shit, but you guys have been processing to get back on your feet. Isaac made a response recently, a couple of days ago, saying that he's not scared of that video. He wasn't scared of that video. Clearly, he was bullshitting. If you guys agreed to do this, or did you even talk with Isaac to do this video? Like, it is both of your channels, but like, Isaac didn't apologize at all. He never took any accountability for his actions in that response. So, I don't know, man.
Now, an important announcement. And I thought of this for a long while. I finally made my thoughts. What am I going to do now? Every ordinary YouTubers who make an apology video, who does the same mistakes similar of me and my bro did, but different, and usually their best option, that they will lay off the platform for a long while, and months later coming back and continue their legacy. I understand by that, mainly they want to keep their job going. On the side of that too, mostly they don't want their fame away, don't want to lose supporters and money. I'm not doing that option. I want to do better than that. And I thought this is better for everyone. I'm not quitting ABM.
I'm retired. I am done, ABM. I'll still be on Twitch.
Man, that was such an anticlimax.
Yeah, he kind of threw me off when he said he's still gonna be on Twitch. So most likely he's still gonna be making money if people subscribe to him, if he gets donations, you know, all that. But yeah, that's basically the video. You know, can only hope they can get better, I guess, if they don't serve any consequence. But yeah, I never really thought I'd be this dedicated to taking down my former favorite YouTubers, like my childhood. I never thought I'd be this dedicated. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna make excuses for Anime Bromy, like, they're autistic, they have a mind of a kid. I mean, I already made that point, but look, they know how to do adult things. They know how to drive, they know how to set up their YouTube cameras, they know how to edit, they know how to set up their Twitch, all that, they know how to edit, and they know how to put on a condom when they're about to fuck a child. Ha! You didn't expect that one, did ya? Too soon? Yeah, too soon. Alright, bye.